Day is going really good. A little tired. We'll be going live tonight. Probably about 7:30. How was your day? We had a lot of fog here, a lot of rain, a couple accidents. We'll go live tonight, answer a lot of questions. It'll be great. But watch this for now so you can learn. So I'm in heavy traffic. Got the semi trucks to the left of me. I'm in the right lane, about 40 miles an hour. The speed limit here is 55. So I'm just taking my time. I don't really want to hang around this semi truck. The thing I've learned from doing these tutorials is just taking your time. You know, don't fight what is given. If it's a wet day, you got to drive slower. If it's dry, you can drive a little bit faster. I see the truck, but I'm not paying attention to it. It's a car tailgating me crazy. So you just got to take your time. Be patient. If you were taking a road test, they still would do it. Probably about 7:30 Eastern Standard Time. I think that would be 6:30 your time. I'll go live 7:30 Eastern Standard Time. We'll do some question and answers on some of the challenges that drivers have in their 20s and 30s. You know, what can you do to get out there on the road? You know, what service programs are available to get you out there? I think it'll be very helpful. Because your needs are different. You're over 20. Your needs are different than a 16-year-old or 18-year-old. But I think you got to have your support system. As long as I'm motivating you to, you know, get it moving. In some cases, it's easier to get a job. In some cases, it's harder. You know, if you don't have access to the internet, or if you just have a tablet or something, it could be hard. You got to get together a resume. There's some simple resumes that are in Microsoft Word or Works. The Google Suite has some simple resumes. You can put in whatever experience you have. Like this truck, I'm kind of stuck in this truck's blind spot, but I'm okay. I'm gonna keep rolling. I'm at about 50 right now, and I'm leaving room to let these cars merge out without putting myself in danger. And the thing I need all of you to remember, just keep your space. Because if you are super fast and in a rush, you're gonna just slam and lose control or skid. And you can tell from these cars around me who's going really super fast, who's going smooth. Most of us are going pretty smooth. We're at about 60. And I tend to keep more following distance. A lot of these cars are really too close for me. See, they didn't use the blinker. It really threw us off. But I think if I was starting over, trying to find a job, I would get a resume done, let all these trucks go by. I would get a resume done. I had mine done professionally, one for education and one for social media. So I have two that are on Indeed. So I get like emails all the time for educational jobs as well as social media. My dad always told me have a plan B and C, so I listened to him. I always have a second gig because they're shutting down another platform because they lost their appeal. So I always have a plan A, B, and C. And I have a marketing minor and a communications major, so. Then of course, driving is always said, if I wanted to, I could learn how to drive a semi-truck, but I would probably stay in my local area. And one of my students, his dad owns 3 trucks. He's an owner and operator. But he's only home once a week, so that'd be tough on the family. Early on in my career, I was doing 10 hours a day, 12 hours a day, and teaching and coaching. You see how these cars are driving stupid fast? We're just in the middle lane. See that? They want to have an accident. So I'm just keeping my room. And if you can keep your space, you can see everything around you. That's what I want you guys to look at. And stay smooth, keep your space. That's a beautiful gray Mach-E. To the left, real nice. And I think what I've learned to help all of you is just be calm, stay chilled, leave when you're supposed to. If you leave late, you're going to be driving late and fast. Take your time. I'm scanning left and right. And this truck is tapping its brakes, so I'm just trying to slow down. But this could be downtown Detroit, Los Angeles, California, Mississippi, Texas. I teach social studies. I've taught science before. My cousin used to be a science teacher. She was, whoa, you saw that back of that truck? She taught science for a long time. She's taught at the university level. She played basketball for the Army for about 5 years. She's got a couple state championships. She's retired now, and then her daughter, my second cousin, she does special ed. So, yeah, I do science, social studies. Now, traffic is starting to move a little bit faster now. We're at about 65, I'm chilling. If I want to go faster, I could be in the left lane, but they're doing 70. How much faster is that? Not much faster. It's wet out here. And I'm not scared of the wet weather, but the faster you go, the less traction you're going to have. And I've been in cars that have really bad tires, and you skid, and it's really scary. Now we're chilling at 70, and I'm not going much faster than this. See, I'm in the middle lane. You can see to the left, you can see to the right. No one's really tailgating. I'm good. If I go to the left, 73, 74, 75, it's not really worth it. See how fast that car's passing me? I'm at 70. And if you're trying to, conserve fuel, like this truck, that's scary. That's scary. Look at this. Oh, you see that semi truck, right? Bro, oh my God. I'm staying back. You see that semi truck that's fishtailing. Everyone's like, no way. Okay? I'm not making this up. I'm just gonna stay back. And for what I've seen that's doing these tutorials, just staying smooth, And this truck driver, they're probably going up through Canada. Like, that's an 18-wheeler, so I don't know what it's like to drive that, but I have an 18-foot open trailer, and the more weight you have, it's harder to hold. So this driver could be really tired. I'm just going to stay back. And I'm constantly checking mirrors. Like, I don't know what's going on with this truck driver. I really don't. Hey, if this is bringing you value, give it a thumbs up. We talking real life out here. And we'll still staying about 70. Most people driving about 70. While we burning up fossil fuels. I'm just trying to get good mileage, trying to get to driver's education safely, teach more clients. That's why these curves are dangerous. I've seen trucks spin out. This truck driver is constantly hugging the left or right. I don't know if they're tired. They're literally out of their lane. It's a beautiful convertible Camaro. But I'm just feeding the wheel really easy, really smooth. I feel my tires grip the ground. You can feel if your tires lose traction. It's very scary. So you would lift your foot off a little bit. But Jay, I think from you watching all of these, you're gonna learn how to drive, any of you. I got some fantastic comments about people getting ready to take their road test. And you just want to keep room. Be smooth, be patient. I'm just trying to stay chilled. You can see how fast those cars are pushing. We're at 70, they're about 75, 77. It's still foggy, it's still rainy. Why are people driving this crazy? They're cutting off the semi truck too. That's stupid. You never want to do that. But I think there's a group of people, Jay, I think you're in that group, who want to drive, who don't have a job, don't have a car. What's your plan A, B, and C? Like me, I want to get a driver's ed car, I want to get a Tesla, I need to get a grant. I have the capabilities, I just need to put it all together. Saying it won't get it done, you got to do it. You see all that mist coming off? All that water from the semi-truck? Yeah. We're cruising between 65 and 70. These other cars are doing about 75, 77. This truck driver's moving pretty good, so I'm moving pretty good. I'm just trying to keep my space. But you have to learn this. You have to learn speed control, braking control, lane control. Bro, you see that blue F-150? That's pushing. But this is called a wolf pack. All those cars are in a wolf pack. And I was taught through my driver's education school, don't tailgate, don't be in a wolf pack. This takes one person to lose control and you got a multi-car collision. I'm increasing my following distance. We're gonna have a test review tonight too. And I think the biggest thing is just making good decisions. Like I have to get over to the right. My exit's coming up. I really have waited too long. So I'm looking for a bigger gap. I don't want to cut anyone off, but if I go too slow, I'll hold up traffic. So I see a gap. Nope. I'm trying to pick up a little bit. Nope. They're not. Okay. He gave me a little room. I squeezed my car in nicely. And then, yes. What's up, Jackson? I think that was you popping in. Because I don't want to be the guy to cause an accident. And I don't want to be the guy to trigger road rage. I just want to be smooth, drive nice, use the blinker, and just stay with the flow of the traffic. I've never been one to like be a speed racer. Because you're going to get a ticket, you're going to crash your car, spit out. And now I'm going really slow. I had the students, I asked him, this is a clover leaf. He did not know what this was. Okay? You got to go really slow getting on. Like if I see that sign, someone hit that. Okay? If you got to go slow getting on, slow getting off. These are clover leaves. I'm going around to the left. Excuse me, I'm going around to the right. So clover leaves on the left. And then I have merging traffic. So you got to do more than one thing. You got to multitask. And got my blinker on. And really, I'm trying to be very deliberate. I don't know if you guys can see a lot of this, but I'm being very deliberate to really show you. Because if you cut in and out of cars' blind spots, you will get hit. Some people won't see you. And you have young drivers who are inexperienced. You have old drivers who are really, they don't have the mobility. And then you have that 25 to 45 group. They're pretty good drivers. Truck is really, blocking our view. So you look, I'm gonna get really close. Okay, my whole view is blocked. Why would you do that? Okay, this is like a Super Duty F350, I believe. A lot of people have bigger trucks today. Vehicles are bigger today, so you got to have more room, keep more space. Because people road rage very easily. You don't use a blinker, they go crazy. You tailgate, they go crazy. You do a brake check and then cut over, they go crazy. I don't want to trigger that. I don't want you guys to. But you as beginning drivers will accidentally trigger someone, and you don't even know it. Because you drive very slow under the limit, and that triggers people. I've seen people cut through this Ford dealership to avoid the light. You can get a ticket for that. This car, because it's an older car, every time I make a lane change, my brights come on. People think I'm hitting them with the brights, and they were looking at me like, dude, what are you doing? I'm not really trying to do that. And I think the biggest thing, guys, just leave earlier. Because if you leave earlier, you can kind of take a breath. If you leave later, you're going to be speeding, get your gas the night before, get everything set the night before. It's usually Monday mornings. You know, I got to submit my lesson plans, got to do my activities for the week, I got to get gas. It's very stressful. Like tomorrow, I have a 4:45 doctor's appointment across town. And I'm going to take you guys along to see like that car. These fast food places, dangerous. But I have this doctor's appointment, and 4:45 is a horrible time to drive, but you guys are going to be seeing that tomorrow. And some people hate driving. They really do. And if you have your mom and dad there, you're like, oh, I'll drive you. You never learn. And I think once you get your own vehicle, you're going to learn, you know, hey, I need brakes. Well, either you're going to learn how to fix it yourself, or you're going to take it to a shop. I know how to build motors, put them together. You know, I don't know how to machine it, but I can put cylinder heads on. I can put a camshaft in, pistons, rods, torque wrench, and all that. But you gotta be a little bit mechanically inclined, because one day you're gonna have a flat tire, and you gotta know how to deal with that. And I'm at a 45, the speed limit is 50. I don't want to be on top of these cars because if someone slams a brake, I'm going to hit them. And I'm going to squeeze my brake real easy. So you have to have good speed, good space on your test. If you tailgate someone, you're going to lose points. And I always try to be in that test mode to help you guys, to show you. Because if you follow all this and look at all these videos, it's going to help. So I got to get over to the right, but I'm going to wait till the line is broken and I slide over and I'm in. Now I got to squeeze my brakes and I got to go in slow. I'm already here, going to the first lane, and these roads are terrible. Just taking my time. And then we got to make a right turn on this street. Very tight little turn. And if you go in too fast, you're going to crash. And a lot of beginners don't know this. This is a tight 90-degree turn. And you got to go in slow. You're going real easy. And you know, it's Christmas time almost. That can be a depressing time for family members. Parents are divorced. Maybe you lost your grandmother, auntie, uncle, mom, or dad. So a lot of people go through emotions. It's not always happy. And then I got to come up to have a complete stop. Just for 3 seconds. 1001, 1002, 1003. Just do that. You do that, you're going to pass your test. Then you go easy into your turn. Because if you have a good driving record, you can get lower insurance. It also depends on where you live. I'm trying to go into this turn really slow. This is another 90-degree turn. I'm going real slow and easy. Be smooth and be easy. All right, so let's review. About 7:30 Eastern Standard Time, I'm going to go live. We're going to talk about some of the challenges people in their 20s and 30s face to drive. You know, what can you do to find a job? And I want to say, guys, ladies, watch all my videos. Bye.